Can we display the verse, please? The previous, yes, previous, previous, the Sanskrit verse. Namo Deva Damodar Ananta Vishnu. So in the first line, the Lord is addressed by his different names. And in the second line, Prasida Prabho Dukkha Jalabdhi Magna. Prasida, please be merciful upon me. And I am immersed in an ocean of grief. And Kripa Drishti Vrishtyati. Yesterday we were discussing Kripa, the mercy of the Lord. Please cast your merciful glance upon me. Let the rain of your merciful glance fall upon me, because I am Ati Deenam. I am very fallen. And in today's line, the last line, what we're going to discuss. So I had told you yesterday, Bata, we stop it there, and the Anu will come towards the last line. Anugrahanesha, it should be. Anu is going to be joined with the first word of the last line. So Anugrahanesha mam agnyam edyakshi drishyaha. So please become visible to me. Let us have a look at this fourth line, the next slide. Anugrahanesha, that Anu should be added here. Anugrahanesha mamagnyam edyakshi drishyaha. Anugrahana means please accept. Grahana means to accept. Anugrahana means please mercifully accept me wholeheartedly. Isha, Gruhanesha, that is Anugrahanesha is split into two. Anugrahana means to accept. Isha means, O Supreme Independent Lord, O Lord Krishna, Isha. Mam, me. Agnyam means ignorant, as we had discussed already. Gnya means to know. The prefix a is negation. I do not know anything. I am ignorant. I am a fool. That is the meaning of Agnyam. Edhi means please come. Akshidrishyaha, perceptible to my eyes. O Supreme Lord, you are completely independent. You are Isha. Please accept me as your servant. And I am an ignorant soul. Please become manifest in front of my eyes. Please become visible to me. Right? That is the meaning of this verse. In fact, a very similar verse we offer to Jagannatha also in Jagannath Ashtakam. Jagannatha Swami Nayana Pathagami Bhavatu me. O Lord Jagannatha, become visible to me, become manifest in front of me. A very similar mood. Here also, Satyavrata Muni is requesting the Lord, please become manifest in front of my eyes. Now, when we say, I want to see God, many people challenge, can you show me God? But a challenging spirit will not help us to see Krishna, because here, as you can understand in this line, he is Isha. Isha means he is the supremely independent person. And it is up to him whether he wants to reveal himself to somebody, or he does not want to reveal himself to somebody. He is completely independent. This is a very important thing we have to realize. We cannot force God to come and stand in front of us. It is not a matter of force. The Lord has to reveal himself kindly. He will reveal himself unto us if he is pleased with us. So, when will He become pleased with us? When we actually engage in His bhakti. Bhakti is the only qualification which enables us to see the Lord. Bhakti is the only qualification which the Lord sees in us before He reveals Himself to us. There are no other qualifications which Krishna will be interested to see in us. Huh? Bhakti is the only genuine bhakti. That is the qualification. In the Upanishads also, it is said, the Lord chooses to whom He wants to reveal Himself. And who can understand Krishna? To that person to whom Krishna chooses to reveal Himself can actually understand Krishna. Not everybody. So when we ask in a challenging spirit, can you show me God? Some people ask, have you seen God? Can you show me God? These kind of challenging attitude cannot help us to actually see God, because even to see a great leader or a prime minister or a president of a country, a small country in this world, even to see such a person, you need qualifications. You cannot just stand in front of the White House and say, oh, President of the US, please come, I want to see you. Or you cannot stand in front of Rashtrapati Bhavan and say, oh, President of India, come, I want to see you. No, it's not going to work. You need to have certain qualifications to actually see even such personalities of this world who have limited powers positions. Then what to speak of seeing the Supreme Lord? So therefore, human life is actually meant to qualify ourselves to see Krishna. And that qualification is bhakti. Krishna also mentions in the Bhagavad Gita, Bhaktya mam abhijanati yavan yaschasmi tattvataha. So if somebody wants to understand me tattvataha, tattvataha means as I am. Hmm? Krishna says there is only one qualification, that is bhakti. Bhakti means it's not an emotion within the heart. Bhakti means it's an action coupled with love of God. So Arjuna fought the war of Kurukshetra, even though initially he was hesitant to fight, because he understood that I should be working for the pleasure of Krishna. The way he wants me to work, I have to work. So this working for Krishna is called bhakti, engaging in activities which give pleasure to Krishna according to his instructions. That is called bhakti. Many times people think bhakti is just an emotion within the heart. No, bhakti has to be expressed in our actions, in our words, in our thoughts, in all the three. So when Arjuna fought the war of Kurukshetra, he was actually doing bhakti. It was an expression of his love for Krishna. When you love somebody, you actually should be interested to do what that person is happy with. You cannot say, I love you. It's not a lip service. Lip service means I speak that I love you, but I'm not interested in doing what you like. Then that love has no meaning, isn't it? So we get the eyes to see Krishna when we develop this qualification called bhakti. So today I would like to narrate one interesting story, a real incident, a real life story of a great devotee called Bilva Mangal Thakur. Bilva Mangal Thakur was a great devotee of Lord Krishna. He was born in a Brahmana family in South India, and he was born into a very rich family, aristocratic family. He had all kinds of uh, luxuries from the very beginning of his life, and his parents were very pious. His father had trained him in in spiritual knowledge from the very beginning of his life. He had also ensured that his son gets, Vedic uh, education. And so he was a very good person, a very good, nice, spiritually inclined from the very beginning of his life. But after some years, both his father and mother passed away, and he was all alone. And he inherited a very huge property, a very big amount of wealth left behind by his father. And very soon, he got into the bad company. And because of that, he lost all his samskaras given by his parents. And he started, you know, he started misusing the wealth, the property that he had, uh, for his sensual pleasures because of the wrong company. That is why it is said, friends can make your life, friends can break your life also. So, because of the bad association, he got into all kinds of bad habits. And one day, along with his friends, he happened to see the dance performance of a very beautiful young girl, a dancer, whose name was Chintamani. So when he saw this beautiful young girl perform so well, and he was actually carried away by the beauty of this girl, he became mad after her. And after the dance was over, he actually followed her to her house. And since he was actually from a royal, he was well to do, he actually was able to get an opportunity to enjoy with her on a daily basis. She was a kind of, a prostitute kind of person. And every day, this Bilva Mangal used to go spend time with her the whole night. And this was going on for many, many days. And one day, it so happened that it was the Shraddha ceremony of his father. Shraddha means yearly offering of Pindadana in the name of the deceased person of the family. That is called Shraddha. So that day, so previous day only, he had told Chintamani that tomorrow is my father's Shraddha. I think I will not be able to come and meet you. He had told like that. So the next day, Shraddha happened. Brahmanas came to his house. They performed all the rites, and it took a long period of time. They started somewhere in the afternoon and till late evening. All those rituals were going on at home. But while the Shraddha was being performed, while he was sitting there for the Shraddha, his mind was absorbed not in any of the rituals, but his mind was totally absorbed in thinking about Chintamani, his beloved, and her beauty. He was constantly meditating on her. But so mechanically, he was doing the Shraddha for his father. And finally, the Shraddha was over. It was somewhere in the late evening. And so that day, his relatives told him, today you should not go to her house where you have performed Shraddha. But actually, he did not listen to anybody's words. He said, I can't live without meeting her even one single day. You can just imagine how desperate he was. It is said, Kama Turanam na bhayam na lajja. A person who is under the influence of lust, he forgets all kinds of criticism that people might, speak about him. And he has no fear of anybody. He gives up lajja. Lajja means he's no more afraid of anybody's comments or anything like that. So even though he was forbidden by the elders, He still went. So he went to the river Krishna. He had to cross the river Krishnaveni and go to meet the prostitute. But as soon as he reached the river, there was a terrible storm. There was a cyclone. It started raining heavily, and the boatsmen refused to take him to the other side, fearing their life. But this person, Bilva Mangal, the young man, he was actually mad after Chintamani. So he did not mind the terrible storm, the floods. He did not mind. He jumped into the river even when it was raining heavily, and he started swimming across the river. And he swam and swam, and he and there was a dead body floating in the river. He thought it is a log, so he caught hold of that log all the while he was swimming across the river, and somehow reached the other side of the uh, river. And his clothes were torn, and he did not mind all of that. So he quickly went and he reached the house of that woman, Chintamani. He started knocking the door, but Chintamani very well knew that today Bilva Mangal won't come. So she had actually shut her doors and windows and she was sleeping. Also, because of the rain, she had closed her doors and she was sleeping inside. But so this man, he was so desperate. He was knocking the door, no response, nobody's opening the door. So what he did was, he thought, okay, Chintamani's room is in the first floor. So what he did, he he saw there was a rope hanging there, and he caught hold of the rope, and he, with the help of the rope, he went on top of the house, first floor. And then he actually entered. Actually, that rope was actually a snake, a very venomous snake. So in his haste to meet that Chintamani, he didn't mind. He didn't even notice that it was a poisonous snake. So he just thought it is a rope, and he climbed on top, and he reached, and somehow he reached inside the house. And then Chintamani, when she saw Bilva Mangal, there was a foul smell coming from his body because caught, he was catching hold of that decaying dead body for a long time. And then his clothes were all torn, almost half naked he was. And when Chintamani saw him in that condition, she was actually shocked. She said, "Oh, Bilva Mangal, you said that today is your father's Shraddha. I was not expecting you today." Then he said, "No, no, no. How can I live without seeing you even for one day?" So I actually swam across the flooding river and I came. So Chintamani actually went out of the house and saw that rope. In fact, he described there was a rope. I banged the door down. No one opened. Therefore, I caught hold of a rope and I came up, climbing up your house. And Chintamani went out and saw it was not actually a rope, it was a poisonous snake. So when Chintamani saw all of this, she was actually shocked and she was surprised. How can somebody be so mad after enjoying a material body? So that time she spoke a few words which literally shook this person, Bilvamangal. She said, "See, my body, yes, it may be beautiful, but my body, its beauty is temporary. One day my body will also become a decayed dead body which was floating in the river, which you caught hold of. And one day it's not going to be beautiful anymore. So to enjoy this temporary beauty, you did so much circus. You took so many hardships and you came. So much determination to enjoy with me, with my body. which is made up of flesh, bones, urine, stool, mucus. This is what my body is made of. And whatever determination you have showed in enjoying my body, if even 1% of that determination, if you can show towards Krishna Bhakti, then in this life you will be able to see Krishna face to face and your life will become successful. So are you not ashamed of this? Like that. She spoke a few words. Now, as he heard those words, he literally experienced goosebumps. He was not expecting such talk from a prostitute. And he was actually feeling ashamed of himself. There were tears rolling down his cheeks when he heard this. And from that day, he, he fell at the feet of that prostitute and he said, "You have opened my eyes. My eyes, which were actually uh, filled with lust. You have made an attempt to free me from this bondage of lust, and you're successful. Thank you so much. And I accept you as my guru. And as you said, I shall go purify myself. I will make an attempt to see Krishna." Saying that he left that place and he started walking towards Vrindavan. And he was desperate now to see Krishna. He said, "I'm very sinful, but Krishna is very merciful. Maybe he can show himself to me." He was hoping, and he wanted to go to Vrindavan and see Krishna there. So on the way, there was a house, you know, of a rich merchant, and merchant and his wife, they were staying in that house. And this Bilva Mangal, uh, he happened to meet the merchant, and merchant welcomed him and said, "This night you can take rest in our house and you can continue your journey." So, so merchant said like that, and merchant went out for some work. And then he had instructed his wife, "Please take care of this sadhu. He's a he's a devotee. Krishna is going to Vrindavan. Please take care. Provide whatever he asks." Saying that, the merchant went away. So the merchant's wife, she was a young lady, a very beautiful lady. So as soon as Bilvamangal saw this beautiful young lady, the merchant's wife, again he was infatuated. He was actually attracted towards her with lust. So immediately Bilvamangal could understand. See, this disease of mine is not leaving me. huh? Even though Chintamani had instructed me, now again I have become a victim of the same lust. So what he did was, if I allow my eyes will always keep seeing such material beauty of this world, and this will deprive me of seeing Krishna face to face. This will not help me to attain the purpose of my life. So what he did was, there was a tree nearby, and it had sharp, what do you call, thorns. So he took thorns, those two thorns he took, and he plucked out his both the eyes. He plucked out his eyes. It was bleeding profusely, so much pain. But he said, "This is the punishment for my sinful activities that I have done. All through my life, I have used my eyes only to experience the material beauty of this world. And this is engaging me with lust. This is the right punishment. What is the use of the eyes which are not able to appreciate the beauty of Krishna, instead taking pleasure in the pale material beauty of this world?" So he thought like that, plucked both of his eyes. From that day, he became a blind man. But he continued his journey to Vrindavan. So he continued, and somehow, with the help of passers-by, he reached Vrindavan. As soon as he reached Vrindavan, a young boy came to him. He said, "I am a cowherd boy. Baba, You seem to have come from a long distance. Please sit down here, and every day I shall come to you and give you milk to drink, for you to drink. Actually, that small boy was Krishna himself. And but Bilvamangal did not know that it is Krishna who has come in the form of a cowherd boy. So every day the boy would come and speak some sweet words. Bilvamangal used to experience nectar by hearing the words, sweet words spoken by the boy. And every day the boy would come and deliver some milk for him to drink. That is how he would maintain himself. And the boy would take Bilvamangal to different places in Vrindavan, and he would describe the different significance of different places like that. So this continued, but one day Bilvamangal, when he actually little, he experienced that this boy is not an ordinary boy. His words are so sweet. So he was thinking like that, and that time he could actually realize that this boy is none other than Krishna. So then he went to speak to that boy. You are Krishna, right? You have come. You are only Krishna, right? So when he asked like that, Krishna disappeared and went away from that place. So that time Bilvamangal felt so grateful to the Lord. Now my purpose of my life is fulfilled. I was so sinful and I was only enjoying materially, but the Lord, you are so merciful. You came. Every day you were bringing milk for me. You were speaking so sweetly. You were taking me to different Leela places of Vrindavan. So I have come in touch with you. How merciful you are, my Lord. You have shown mercy even to such a sinful person as me. So through his inner eyes, he was able to recognize Krishna because he had developed bhakti. And the same Bilvamangal Thakur has written one very beautiful book in Sanskrit poetry called Krishna Karnamrita. And in that, he describes the beauty of Krishna, the different leelas of Krishna. And in that Krishna Karnamrita, one of the verses that he writes, Bhaktistvai sthiratara bhagavan yadi syat, daivena nah phalati divya kishora murtihi. He says, the meaning of this verse is, O Lord, when devotion unto you becomes steady, then automatically your divine youthful form appears before our eyes. So when bhakti becomes sthira, sthira means steady, then Krishna himself will become manifest in front of our eyes. Krishna will come, he will give us his darshan, but for that we need to qualify. This is what Bilvamangal Thakur is saying. It is his personal realization. Through his material eyes, he had plugged out his material eyes, not wanting to see anything in this world. But because of his thira bhakti, because of his constant, actually, he was always chanting the holy names of the Lord, always singing the glories of the Lord. He has composed so many poems. So, because of his thira bhakti, the Lord himself came and spoke to him. So, our Acharya Srila Prabhupada says, don't be so much eager to see God, to see Krishna. You do certain activity which makes God eager to come and see you. This is the point. Don't be interested in seeing Krishna. What is our power to see Krishna? It is not possible for us to see. But if Krishna reveals himself, then it is possible for us to see Krishna. So we must be engaged in those activities which will make Krishna eager to see us. Do something which will make Krishna eager to see you. That is the perfection of our life. So, what makes Krishna eager to see us? Not by our material qualifications, our double degrees, triple degrees, our no, these things Krishna will not be attracted to. It is only bhakti, pure bhakti, which will enable Krishna, which will attract Krishna towards us. So therefore, We must be engaged in bhakti, devotional service, by which Krishna becomes attracted to us. He will come mercifully and give his darshan to us. So in this line, Satyavrata Muni is begging the Lord, O Lord, become manifest in front of my eyes, which means, please make me qualified so that I can see you one day. So the best way to qualify ourselves to see the Lord is to chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So let us chant the Hare Krishna mantra together for 1 minute. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Thank you. So, Bilvamangal Thakur's advice we should all follow. We should not do occasional bhakti. We should do sthira bhakti, constant engagement in devotional service. Every day, not only we should not think, okay, Kartik month will get over in a few days, in about 9 days. After that, no more chanting. After that, no more arati. No, this Kartik month is a bhakti booster. So we should use this opportunity and continue our bhakti with more intensity after the Kartik month also. So we have to come to a stage where immaterial of our material situations, circumstances, every day we should continue to render some service to Krishna. And definitely we should not give up our chanting. Chanting is the basis for our bhakti. So every day we must chant the Hare Krishna Maha. And when we develop this Sthira Bhakti, then the Lord will reveal Himself to us. So this is how we can get eyes, the eyes of Bhakti, to see the Lord. So with this, we come to the end of the session. Anyone has any question? Any just one question we can take? Okay, thank you very
Hare
much for
Krishna,
attending the
Prabhu.
session. Yes, Hare Krishna.
Prabhu, comment.
Yeah, please.
Uh, in Guru Vandana, we sing the Prabhu Chakshudan Dilaj Jai Janmi Janmi. Prabhu say,
Yeah.
can you comment on it, Prabhu? How rise will be developed by Prabhupada's mercy.
Yeah. So if we want to develop uh, our vision to see the Lord, we need the mercy of the spiritual master. So, spiritual master opens our eyes with a torch of knowledge, and he fills our heart with spiritual knowledge. And it is only by the mercy of the spiritual master that we will become qualified to serve the Lord or to even see him face to face. Like in this case of Bilvamangal Thakur, the prostitute played this role of his guru. He was fully into lust. So the words spoken by this Chintamani opened his eyes and he was able to appreciate the real worth of human life, which is to make an attempt to please the Lord, to engage in bhakti. So, in the same way, we are also very fortunate, um, uncalling for mercy of the Lord, mercy of Srila Prabhupada has flown into our eyes. So we have not, even though like Bilvamangal Thakur, he was repentant, so he plucked out his eyes. Many a times, of course, we should not imitate, we should not do what Bilvamangal Thakur says. That's not what I'm trying to say. But many a times we indulge in uh, sinful activities, we indulge in activities which are not conducive for bhakti, but we don't have any repentance. But still, Srila Prabhupada is so merciful. He is giving us n number of opportunities to chant, to have the association of devotees. For example, in the Indian Institute of Science, we are having Transdimensions Club. This Transdimensions Club is a mercy manifestation of Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada's mercy is flowing through these this club, through these devotees, to many countless students. So it's an opportunity. So he opens our eyes with the knowledge. So we should be grateful to Srila Prabhupada life after life. And the real gratitude to the spiritual master is when we follow his instructions. And when Srila, as I mentioned yesterday, when Srila Prabhupada is pleased, then Krishna is pleased, then Krishna will reveal himself to us. So without coming in touch with a pure devotee, there is no question of spiritual beginning of spiritual life or even attaining perfection of spiritual life depends on the mercy of Guru. So we should all accept Srila Prabhupada, his instructions, and very seriously follow. Then we can definitely make advancement in the matter of seeing Krishna. Definitely, we can all see Krishna one day face to face if we become sincere, the way Srila Prabhupada has told us. That's a very nice connection. Very good. So, with this, we come to the end of the session. Thank you very much. कार्तिक दीपोत्सव महामहोत्सव की जाए श्री श्री राधा दामोदर
जय
की जाए विश्व गुरु शील
जय
प्रभुपाद की जाए हरे कृष्ण
जय हरे कृष्णा थैंक यू